In the vast expanse between pixels and posts, there's a frequency only the brave can hear. You found it. 89.9, The Void. 2 voices, infinite opinions, zero filter, stories from Reddit, news from the digital frontier. Welcome to The Void.
You're tuned to 89.9 The Void, where the coffee's cold, takes are hot, and reality's just a suggestion.
Tonight we're diving into the depths of Reddit chaos and the latest gaming drama, straight from the digital abyss. So, how's your day been, SleepCactus?
Alright, dog, why don't we just get to the stories first? Who cares about my day?
I care about your day.
Why not?
Okay, that's extremely fair. Alright, I got a tasty little grub for you. It's called Am I the Asshole for Being Selfish Over Fries? Alright.
Probably, yeah. You just said you're selfish over fries.
Let me turn... Okay, here we go. I, 15 female, and my mom, 40 female, and my brother, 13 male, were driving home from a dance convention/competition. For a little background, this convention included classes from established choreographers and dance educators. That day, I'd been taking classes from 7:30 a.m. to 2:45 p.m., running only on Kraft mac and cheese for breakfast and a brief lunch midday around 11 a.m. to 11:45. It was around a 4-hour drive home. I was starving on the way from my classes, so we had stopped for fast food halfway through the drive. My mom didn't order anything. She's vegan, so she couldn't order an entree and could really only eat the fries there. So I and my brother ordered meals for ourselves, included an entree and some fries.
Before you continue on, can I just say, this story sucks, dog. This is such a lame story. It better get good soon.
I kind of agree with you. I'll be real. When I pick these, I'm reading the title and a couple sentences in, and I mean, let's see where this goes. I've ran on Kraft mac and cheese for breakfast on those college days, you know. It's understandable.
Well, this is a teenager, so I don't have that much sympathy for her.
Alright, let's see where it goes. And so I and my brother ordered meals for ourselves. Each included an entree and some fries. Here's where the issue...
Get over it! Get to it!
Here's where the issue occurs. Once I got my meal, I opened the box immediately, ready to finally eat after multiple hours. Just as I started eating, my mom suddenly grabs 2 or 3 of my fries. And here's where I might be the asshole. I was shocked and still very much hungry, so I instinctively reacted with a surprised facial expression and a whoa, whoa, whoa. I honestly was more surprised at the suddenness, plus her not asking for any first, rather than the fries being missing. After I said it, the car went silent and I assumed the drive would continue as normal. I wasn't too worried about it at first, as I didn't think neither what happened nor my reaction would be grounds for an ongoing issue. About 30 seconds after, my mom comments about how rude my actions were, and to never ask her for any of her food if I was hungry again. I shrugged it off, just assuming it to be a joke. It isn't irregular for us to joke like that, so I didn't know it was a real issue for her. Around 4 minutes after pulling off, she starts yelling about how extremely selfish and self-centered I was for reacting that way, saying she hadn't eaten all day due to waking up early for my classes and she just wanted 2 fries. I explained I was more upset about her not asking for them and just grabbing them, and that the fries were never the issue. My mom goes on to say she felt manipulated by me and that I was a master manipulator because she gave me some of her food earlier that weekend. However, I asked her for it and would have never just taken it off her plate. I explained this, but by then the situation had gotten too tense and I just prepared for a silent car ride.
You're still going? Oh my god, who the fuck cares,
She isn't speaking to me now as I write this. I feel like I could be wrong for reacting at all over the fries, but I think her reaction was a little over the top for what I did. Help? It seems like.
Shut up, dude. Both of you fucking suck. That's the end of the story. There. That's the end of it, dog. I don't know what the fuck you want. Like, I don't know what the fuck is going on with your mom that she couldn't go out. That's crazy on her. Because what time how long has she been dancing for? Were the ads for?
Let's see, 7:30 to 2:45. So, like 7
She
hours.
didn't fucking need to be there the whole fucking time, dude. She was almost there for a fucking full 8-hour shift.
Yeah, I'm sure Starby's got some vegan stuff that you could go eat. Like,
Dude, just leave. She doesn't need to be there the whole time. The fucking daughter's the one who's doing everything. What are you doing? Why do you need to do it? Go to Starbucks. Get a sandwich. Get some bread.
also,
Just never let them. Get your shit.
it's just 2 fries. I'm sure she bought them. Like,
Also, it is insane. I will say this: it's crazy that your mom is going to refuse that you are manipulating me. You're manipulated to the child. No, dog, you both suck. Yeah, you're both incredibly hangry. Get over it. You both suck because this is nothing burger.
yeah, everyone sucks here. I think
What
you.
do the comments say?
Let's see. Comments are saying, not the asshole, you didn't do anything wrong. You were just startled as you didn't expect her to do that. She shouldn't be mad at you, and no clue how she thinks you were doing any manipulation. I also don't get why she didn't order fries for herself.
100%, dog. That's such a woman thing to do. You hungry? No. All right, I'm at the window. You sure you don't want nothing? No, I'm okay. I'm totally fine. The moment you pull out, now everyone wants to fuck some of your fries. You're not gonna eat all your fries. You need to eat all your fries. Yes, I fucking ordered my fries.
I ordered a whole thing of fries. I expect to eat them all. Yeah. The next one, not the asshole. Calling you a master manipulator over being surprised by taking your fries is next level hangry. I mean, yeah. Listen, they're just fries at the end of the day. Like, let her have a fry or two. But also,
Yeah,
like
he fucking stabbed her hand, dude. She made a face. Get over it.
yeah. Also, like, she, like you said, I'm sure didn't need to be there the entire time. Go get something to eat. Don't torture yourself for your children to be a martyr later on. No one likes that.
And then to throw it in her face. Like, also, here's the crazy thing that I'm not, like, I keep coming back on, like, keep scrolling through my mind. He's saying, like, you manipulated me because you need to come here. It's like, well, you're the adult. You're the parent. You're the one who signed her up for this fucking activity. You fucking knew what you were getting into. Don't fucking throw that in her fucking face. Like, you're not like, oh, I had no fucking part of it. I didn't even want you to do ballet. I think you stupid. I didn't get through like, no, obviously. The one who signed her up, you knew this was part of it, and then just fucking throw that in your face because you made a face because you had a couple of her fries. Who cares?
Yeah. Yeah, a bunch of people are saying not the asshole. I think everyone kind of sucks here, but you know.
It's just a stupid fucking story, dog. It's just dumb. It didn't even post it or Reddit. It's just one of those things, like, honestly, all she had to do was just be like, hey, dude, did I fucking, like, was that crazy? Was mom out of the way to be upset? Like, yeah, you know, you're crazy. Mom tripped out. That's the whole, like, that's the best thing about having a sibling, dog, is just to be able to, like, check in with them. Be like, hey, was that crazy? Is mom or dad, like, being normal? And then
Yeah,
like,
how
no.
old's the brother? 13? That's enough. That's old enough for
It's old enough to be like, no, mom's tripping out right now. Mom's being crazy. I don't know why.
Alright, so, agreement, put the verdict. Everyone sucks here. You didn't need to post this.
Fucking daughter sucks because she's a bad storyteller and fucking wasting my time with this stupid bullshit story.
Alright, you ready to move on?
I'm like 16, yeah.
Okay. This one's title is, Am I the Asshole for Asking About a Trip Refund? Here we go. Hey Reddit, I need perspective. I paid my share for a group trip, Airbnbs included. On the day of the trip, I couldn't go because of a medical issue. This was supposed to be my first trip ever. I haven't even been inside an airport, and so missing it was extremely disappointing and heartbreaking. The money I contributed was my only savings, which I had invested in this trip. I had to ask my friends, which was really uncomfortable for me, to refund my share. They said they can't because of extra costs they had during the trip, because of me, and one of them even said it's unfair to them that I asked. Friends. Get yourself better friends.
Hold up. Read that back to me, because they said, alright, so...
I had to ask my friend...
My question is this, before you look, just so we know what we're all looking for. How far, like, after the trip did she ask for or did they ask for the refund? Because it sounds like it was after the entirety of the trip happened.
Yeah, it sounds like,
the whole trip happened, they went on without this person, and then, like, what, a week or two later, they're like, hey guys, since I didn't go, can I get a refund?
yeah, it sounded like it was after the trip.
Yeah, because what do you mean you got other like unforeseen costs? How does that even come into factor? Unless I would have asked that day off, like, hey guys, I can't make it, can I get a refund and all that? It's a little shitty thing to do, regardless. I mean, not shitty, but it's an awkward thing to do.
Yeah, it's a difficult thing to do. I mean, but I think it's understandable, especially if it's an amount over, like, I'm assuming it's over $100, so...
Also, this fucking better have been an amazing trip that you're fucking using all your savings.
Right.
It has to be someone incredibly young, because that's so dumb.
I had to ask my friends, which was really uncomfortable for me, to refund my share. They said they can't because of extra costs they had during the trip because of me. One of them even said it's unfair to them that I asked. I didn't cancel to inconvenience them, and I feel like basic fairness and empathy are being ignored. I didn't use the accommodation at all, and only asked for the money back whenever possible. For context, the overall contribution which needs to be refunded is around $100 per person, so $400 in total because 4 friends went. Am I the asshole for asking for the refund? I can't help but feel hurt, frustrated, and angry over this. If yes, how can I remedy the situation? If not, what should I do?
First of all, you are the asshole just because you're a dipshit who spent their last $400 on a trip they didn't even go to, you fucking moron.
Also,
that's so stupid. That's not even that much, dog. That's not even a lot. That's honestly, in hindsight, yeah, $400 does sound like a lot for fees. It sounds like a lot for fees, but it doesn't sound out of the question.
I'm torn. I could go either way on this one because medical expenses are unforeseen. Like, you can't really plan for them, but at the same time, like, they still went on the trip. They used the accommodations. It sucks that you didn't go, and I'm sorry that you lost some money, but like, you're asking them to pay extra on top of what they already paid.
How much extra do they pay? Like, I don't know how much you could be paying extra that you're getting fucked out of $400.
Yeah, right. I don't know.
I mean, I think you're not the asshole. You definitely should get your money back if you didn't go. That's just literally like common courtesy. But there's just so many questions. Like, so so why couldn't they go? What happened?
They said medical expenses. Yeah, it just says medical issue.
Well, read it. Read it for so that the audience can also get caught up.
Yeah, of course.
Read it super quick.
I paid my share for a group trip. On the day of the trip, I couldn't go because of a medical issue.
Hey, oh damn, that is tough.
Yeah, that's last minute. Okay.
That is literally last minute. All right, dude.
Yeah.
That's not looking great in your favor.
Alright, let's read some of the comments. Maybe they commented.
Yeah, because there's not enough.
Alright. The first comment, top comment with 1,000 upvotes. you're the asshole gently. I can understand that you canceled for medical reasons, but that's why you pay for insurance on trips. It's not really fair for the others to have to pay you out. Maybe if it was months before, but the day of, I'm sorry, but that's just a cost you're going to have to swallow. Yeah. Travel insurance...
I hate that answer.
Yeah. To cover at least your travel expenses, because I'm assuming you guys didn't pool travel expenses, because that's not the smart thing to do. Everyone should cover their own travel expenses. But when it comes to the Airbnb, it's a tough one. This whole situation's tough.
Yeah, I mean, you're not... I mean, putting out literally day of is fucking tough. You say medical expenses, I don't know what that means.
Yeah, right.
Because that covers a lot of things. That's literally something that's super mundane. As I started getting a super long nosebleed and I had to go to the doctor.
Or like my stomach was on the fritz and I couldn't.
Yeah, or like maybe I just had like the worst case of diarrhea.
Yeah, right. That's exactly what I was about to say. What if I had like the runs and I couldn't sit on a plane or whatever, you know?
Yeah, in which case that's just kind of thing you're like, oh dog, that's kind of a fucking something that you
tough out.
It's a tough out. Yeah, you're gonna have to, you know,
take some
bite the bullet on that one, or like that's just one you're gonna have to be like, all right, well, life literally conspired against me.
Yeah, find a seat next to the restroom on whatever mode of transportation you're taking. Next top comment with 737 upvotes. Sorry, but you're the asshole. I get why you asked. It's completely unfair that you had to miss it through no fault of your own. So you're not the asshole for asking. But it's also completely unfair to ask that your friends be out a bunch of money instead of you. There's no refund coming for the accommodations you booked, so your refund would be coming out of their pockets. It's nobody's fault that you had a sudden medical emergency, but it isn't their responsibility to pay for your emergency.
I think that's a perfect way to put it. That's a great answer.
Yeah, that's what I was trying to get across, but I said it wrong. I think this is perfect. Like, they're not getting a refund for what they paid for, so it's not fair for them. But it's also not fair for you. It's just a shitty situation.
Yeah.
That medical issue needed to be bad. You need to break your... I hope, for your sake, it's a really bad medical issue for leverage, I guess. It's kind of dark to say.
Unless it's something like super bad and people are like, oh my god, yeah dude, I'll definitely pay you back, because you need the money.
Yeah, and then in a follow-up comment, in a reply to this comment with 110 upvotes, exactly, and if OP burned all his savings booking this trip, which is a whole different topic about priorities, why do they think that their friends would have enough money to spare just to help out OP? What if their savings have been spent on the trip as well? Yeah. That a whole different topic, right? Like, maybe don't go on trips you're gonna bankrupt yourself with.
You had $400 left to your name. That's not... Yeah, you don't go on a fucking trip.
Yeah. I'm bad with money.
I'm sorry, but that trip is not in the cards for you, dog.
Yeah.
This is something about being a fucking adult. You have to fucking, you know, learn.
Go on the next trip. The trip's not that important. Cause
it's really not, bro. And yeah, you're down $400, and now everyone's calling you like, "Hey, dog, you're just going to, you know,
you're just gonna have to, yeah." Oh, here's a long. Oh, is that the next highest comment? Yes, it is. Here's the next highest comment with 400 upvotes. It's a longer comment. A gentle, you're the asshole because of your disappointment, but your friends are not wrong. You are. The thing about a group trip is that everyone knows up front, or it should be known at least, what their share of the cost will be, and they agree to it. If someone finds out that they can't go and tells the rest of the group far enough in advance, the group has time to discuss the situation and decide what to do. Maybe they'll agree to each pay a larger share of the cost. If their budget is tight, maybe they'll decide to cancel the entire booking and find somewhere cheaper. But you found out that you couldn't go on the day of the trip. It's far too late for your friends to renegotiate the trip or cancel the booking. If you want your share refunded, you're asking that your friends pay a higher cost that they never agreed to. That's not being fair to them. You said, I didn't cancel to inconvenience them. That's true. Not being able to go was not your fault, but it's not their fault either. It's just bad luck. And sorry, you're the one who has to wear the bad luck. That's the risk you take when booking any trip. Beyond a certain point, you can't get a refund, no matter what the emergency is. The same would have applied if you were booking the trip all on your own. You can't expect the Airbnb to refund your money if you cancel on the very day you're supposed to be there. 100%. I think wraps that up with a nice little bow. You're asking your friends to pay more money for a trip that you couldn't go on. I think you should have known that there was a possibility that, like, this could happen. You should always be planning for this type of stuff, because you'll never know if it happens. What do you think?
Yeah, I mean, I think we're kind of just running in circles at this point.
Yeah, alright.
You know. I mean, the idiot again. Who the fuck was fucking booked it? I mean, alright. This is something I'm still upset about, because what was his fucking dipshit's like plan once he got there? Because you get there, you're out $400, so that's it.
I get
all your money,
right?
And then you're there.
You're gonna leech off your friends there?
Yeah, like what are you doing? What's the plan there? What's the plan there, bucko?
Like, that's not cool.
Yeah, that's not. I mean, maybe you guys are cool like that, but I don't know. That seems crazy, dog. You didn't even leave yourself like any spending money.
Spending money, like, what if you get stuck somewhere? Like, yeah, I guess.
What if you see like you can't even buy yourself like a cool memento? You can't even be like, oh, you know, this cool tchotchke I saw. You can't fucking buy that. You know, can't buy yourself a fucking postcard. You can't do anything. You can't even buy yourself a shitty fucking gas station thing. Like, oh, went to Venice and all I got was this shitty keychain. What were you doing, dude? What was the plan there, genius?
Bad with money. You're the asshole for asking. I'm sorry it happened, but that's just how the dice roll. Alright. Are you ready to continue to glance in other people's normal? Am I the...
into the woods.
Let's do it. Am I the asshole for telling my boyfriend to get his beard done? Now, this is a bit of a longer one. So, we can... We'll
get his beard done?
100%. So, it was a bit of a longer one.
Would have been a fucked up beard, huh?
Right? Also, this age gap is the first thing I saw. I, 24 female, keep telling my boyfriend, 33 male.
Ooh.
Yeah, right?
An 11-year age gap?
Not 9 year. 24 and 33.
Oh, okay.
But still. I mean, it's not... They're adults. So...
They're adult.
Still kind of weird. In my opinion. To get his beard done. Not because it's too long or because I don't like beards, but because it's patchy and makes him look unkempt. Fair, but also, let's continue. Let me start from the beginning. When we first started... When we first started dating...
Hold on. Stop, because now I'm upset. Where the fuck were you going to start? The middle?
Yeah, let's start right in the middle at the climax.
I mean, really kind of start at the end and know that if there's a problem, you start... Yeah, alright, whatever.
You know what? Let's start with Darth Vader telling Luke that he's his father. I think it's a good starting point. Okay. When we first started dating, I noticed this about him, but didn't say anything because it was too early. And honestly, he's still an attractive man. About a month into dating, he mentioned that he'd been thinking about going to the barber. That was my chance to agree and encourage him a bit, so I said, yeah, that'd be great. But he didn't get it done for months. He constantly said, oh, I'll do it, but never did. I brought it up a few times after that, but each time he got more irritated. It usually started as a joke, but I could tell his mood would drop right after. At one point, he told me that me mentioning it so often made him feel insecure, like he wasn't enough. I mean, how often are you bringing it off?
How often is she talking about this for that to happen, dog?
Oh, thank you for
How
the...
often does your girlfriend have to be like, so when are you getting that haircut?
Can you imagine
like,
just like...
What's up?
How was your day at work, sweetie? When are you gonna get your beard cut? You smell alright today. Like, are you just dropping it? Like, oh, what's for breakfast? When are you getting your beard cut? Like...
Yeah. But like, for him to be self-conscious, either one, he's an incredibly self-conscious person, which is its own different kind of worms.
Yeah.
Or two, this man, or you're dropping it to the point where it's like low-key psychotic.
Oh God,
Like,
how often?
This man has to be like, you're asking a lot. Why? Why do you keep doing
You,
this?
you
It's like once a week
specifically
you're telling
have
me to
an
get a
issue
haircut.
with it.
But at a point too, I mean, months, that is wild.
Yeah.
Months of not getting it, just like as a guy, months without going a haircut, you're scraggly as fuck, dog. Your beard is long and patchy as shit. At least for me, my hair gets super long and fucking unkempt.
Oh yeah,
I mean, months where it becomes like super long length.
I should go get a trim on for the dead ends and the split ends, but I trim the beard and like I clean it up. Like I just don't let that grow, because what's clean? You gotta look presentable, you know.
100%, dog.
But also, how
I
much
know
is
guys who go like once a week to get a haircut. I think that's crazy.
That's a lot of money, dude. That's a subscription.
Yeah, it's like $40 a week, dog, or like $20 a week.
All right. How much is she bringing?
But I'll tell you this though, always look fresh as fuck.
They do. You know what?
Yeah.
And they're some of the most confident people I've met.
Beauty hurt.
All right. After that, I stopped saying anything for a while, and I apologized. Eventually, I mentioned it just once, and he actually went and got it done. Oh, this feels good. He looked so good, as I predicted, but now it's been 2 months, and we're back to square one. I know it's not about time or money, I just think he doesn't like doing it. I mean, that's fair, but also trim your beard. It's not that hard.
Yeah, not only that, but it is his face, dog.
Yeah.
And if you don't, that's how the look he wants to do. But damn, dude, 2 months, and it's already gotten to a point where she's like, you should trim it. How fast is he growing his fucking facial hair, dog?
We'll sleep well tonight.
Yeah, right? And like, how bad, I know we're not going to, but now I need to see how bad it gets. Alright.
Yeah, I would have loved to, like, there have been a picture of a Wojak or something just so we could see what it fucking looks like.
It's just like Ron Swanson from Parks and Rec, and she's like, "This is the most unkempt man I've ever seen."
Alright, and then you're like, alright, relax. Relax.
If that's unkempt to you, then I don't want to see clean. It's probably bald. Alright. I mean, what's up?
Oh, is it still going?
Oh yeah, we're still going.
Oh, okay. I thought it was the end of the fucking story.
Oh no. We were just talking.
Is there still? Are we like halfway through, or is it?
Yeah,
like
we're halfway through.
Okay.
That was exactly the halfway. Yeah. I recently suggested that he get rid of the sideburns completely and go for more of a faded goatee, since the sides are where it's patchiest, to which he isn't sure about and said it's too much. For context, my boyfriend has more of a body-neutral mindset. He wears the same outfit every day, uses one moisturizer for his whole body and face, doesn't really look in the mirror, and generally doesn't care much about grooming. So even before we dated, he didn't get his beard done often or at all. You're making him sound worse than I'm sure he is.
And you kind of rude been like, so I'm dating a bum.
I'm dating a bum, and he's always looked like a bum.
And I don't like that he's a bum. What do I do to change his
Don't
bum ways?
don't date him.
Where that demon was
Yeah.
Oh
got
god.
sick of the gloating.
That's fine, and we've talked about it, but the beard really bothers me. I know he'd look amazing if he had it done properly because he has a great jawline and features. The more he doesn't, the more I feel unseen because he knows it's important to me. It's important.
What?
I hate that.
Important that your boyfriend get a fucking weird haircut.
Don't feel see. Then buy him Walmart clippers. If it's that important to you, spend $15 to get clippers and be like, listen, you don't need to go to the barber, but like clean it up from time to time. Like, you are so insistent on how bad he looks.
I can kind of see why he's talking to himself conscious now, man.
Yeah.
Crazy.
I feel, whoever you are, if for some reason I feel sorry. Like, grow it out, man, if you want.
How long is like? This is a problem now, bro. Like, let's think. All right, let's go over the timeline real quick before we continue the story.
Yeah, 100%.
So she got with this guy. She
100%.
was like, all right, I like this guy. It's all right. Then, like, what, a month? She said. What was it, like a month into dating or 2 months into dating? He said he was gonna go get it.
About a month into dating, he mentioned that he had been thinking about going to the barber.
Okay, cool. Then didn't do it. Then she kept mentioning it for months to the point he got self-conscious.
Like, how much were you bringing it up again? Like,
And then he did get it. No, then she dropped it. Time went on. Then he did get a haircut again after she brought it up. And then 2 months later, we're now here. Okay, so how long have they been together, dog? Because this sounds like already I'm thinking they've been together like 6 to 8 months.
yeah, she hasn't posted how long. And, we got one more paragraph, but also, like, you're pestering
Either
him.
way, dog, this bitch is real. Like, I feel like she's like, I don't care about it. It's not that not that much. It's not that big of a deal. It's whatever. But I'm gonna really like harp on it and kind of make it this huge kind of selling point in the relationship. It's crazy, dog. Is it not? It sounds like he's been having this problem since the start
She
of the
reminds me of. There's gonna be a weird pull. But in Charlie the Chocolate Factory, the blonde mom who's like really preppy.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, cool. She reminds me of that. And or just someone high maintenance, because she sounds not fun to be around. Like, you better have some great personality. Or some fun hobbies, because I don't know how he stayed with you that long. If all you do, because it sounds like all you do is nag him about his appearance.
Is that his look? Yeah.
And it seems like that's a big thing for you. Maybe you should have dated with that in mind. Alright. It's important to me that a man has basic hygiene and puts some effort into his appearance, especially because I do the same. I don't think that that's a double standard. I just want him to care a little. It feels unfair that I put in effort to look good and he won't even trim his beard. I don't want to keep nagging him about it, but if I stay quiet, I just end up staring at it and getting annoyed. So am I the asshole for telling him to get his beard done?
Yes.
Yes. Immediately yes.
Like, alright, and we're not saying yes because she's telling her boyfriend what to do, right? It's not like, it's okay if one person, this is a double standard between men and women. No, it's not. It has nothing to do with that at all. It has to do with the fact that this lady keeps pressing him about it to the point she fixates about it. That's what's crazy.
And I feel...
That's what makes you the asshole.
And I feel like people who have this issue tend to be insecure about what, the people they hang around with if it makes them look good. Because I feel like you're treating your man not as a person, but an accessory to be customized.
Yeah, 100%. She's even saying like, I'm upset because I put a lot of effort into the way I look, and he doesn't. But you know, and that upsets me, which is crazy because the amount of effort he put into his look got you in the first place. So you don't have that much of an effort, much of an effort. You don't have that much of a problem with it until you find out that he doesn't put that much effort into it, and that's the problem for you, because you feel like he didn't really have to try that much to get that.
Also, it sounds like that he looked like this from the moment you saw him and decided to date him.
100%. Yeah, so he hasn't changed at all. You're the one who's trying to change him, which is, again, bad. Is a problem. Like, you knew who he was from the get-go. Like, I mean, granted, you didn't know that he only had one moisturizer for his whole body. You didn't know that he didn't play with gym stuff all day that much, but, like, that shit doesn't matter when you get to know somebody. And then you got to know him. It became a problem.
Oh, no. So...
You still going?
No. And we'll get to the comments in a bit. But my brother in Christ. I clicked on her Reddit profile because I was going to see if she responded to any of the messages. And her first 2 posts 3 years ago, so 3 years ago she could have changed, were on r/foot talk and r/feet lovers.
Okay. Go on.
That's it. It's just pictures of her feet, though.
Oh, she posted shit on her own. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, she was trying to blow up on Foot Talk and get paid.
Yeah, right, sure. And then she lost her brother 3 years ago. That's what I said. But also,
okay, that one we could have just left. You didn't have to say that at all, dog. What the fuck? Why did you tell us that?
I'm sorry. Yeah, you're right.
I didn't need to know that. That's so sad. I just called this bitch a bitch? What the
Ow.
fuck, dog?
I must wait a moment.
I just said she's a dumb bitch.
I'm so sorry.
You could have just said nothing.
Yeah.
Now I know that she lost her fucking brother a couple years ago, and that's sad. I'm sorry to hear that.
It is sad.
I mean, that's just been really ass in this instance.
No, I don't take back
You sound like
anything I
someone who's
said.
very high maintenance, and you're trying to make your boyfriend someone who's also high maintenance.
Yeah, let me preface this by saying I say it with the most respect. You're the asshole. Like, we'll read the top 2 comments and then we'll move on, because I get...
But how do you feel, dog? I feel like
I feel the exact same way. Especially in relationships, appearances, while are a thing that I like. It's on the list, right? Like, it's on the list.
100%. I mean, we can. Like, the PC thing is everyone's spectral. You know, looks don't matter. What's on the
It matters to a
But
degree.
no, it does. It matters a lot. It's literally the first thing you notice about someone is how attractive you are. Alright, so that's literally the first thing everyone sees. Like, we start from that aspect, like, you know, let's go with that reality, and we can go forward. We can continue having a productive conversation.
Okay, yes, looks are important, 100%. But I know, personally, that I don't do as much as I should be doing for my hygiene, and so I don't date people like this. Like that, it just sounds like you want a purse, or you want like a new dress, or like you want a group of friends that are photogenically beautiful. Like, get a group of Instagram friends, or like hang out with someone that you feel like makes you look better, because that's what it feels like. It feels like you don't want a relationship, you want someone to bolster your outward appearance. Because if it wasn't as important as you're making it sound, like, then you wouldn't be here on Reddit asking random ass people to just be like, guys, I made my boyfriend feel insecure, and now he feels insecure. Am I the asshole? Like, you are. That's my opinion. You're the asshole. And you know what?
Yeah.
The top comment agrees with both of us. Sorry, you're the asshole. It's fine to want a man who grooms and takes care of his appearance in ways that appeal to you. But this man isn't like that, and continuing to bring it up is mean. He's already told you that it makes him feel insecure. Accept him as he is, or find someone who does take care of their appearance more. He's not doing anything wrong by being the person that he is. 100%.
Yeah, and you know, dude, we talked about this. I mean, she knew what she was getting into
Yeah.
when she saw him.
I like.
Even if she was like being like giving him the benefit of the doubt, like, oh, maybe you know he cleans up nice. Maybe he's having a bad day, a bad week. If he hasn't gotten to the.
But like, this is a look
Barbie
that
stuff.
he wants. Or,
Exactly, yeah.
or else, like, yeah. The last comment. I'm not going to read the whole thing. I'm only going to read a part of it because it's repeating what we've said, but I really like how they phrased it. He's not a mannequin. He's a living, breathing, feeling human being. Trying to control him says more about you than him. 100%. He's not a fashion piece.
What happens in a couple like weeks or in a year when she doesn't like something else about him? Just try to change that too.
And, like, newsflash, because I'm sure she's thought about, like, well, I'm sure she's thought about growing old with him at some point, right? Because, like, eventually, when you're in a relationship, that's one of the thoughts that's going to cross your mind. He's only going to get wrinklier. Like, he's not going to...
And he's only going to put less and less effort in because he's going to get more and more comfortable.
So either be comfortable with it or find someone new. Because you're affecting his mental health. You're the asshole.
And dude, you sound like you want a fucking model. Get yourself a model. Get yourself some fucking IG model. There's male versions of that.
Yeah, right. All right.
Get one of those guys. Get one of those guys who's always talking about their daily morning routine.
You know better.
All right. I got a couple short ones. Couple little after dinner palate cleansers.
Alright, hit me with it.
All right. Am I the asshole for wanting to take a 1-week vacation to Hawaii without my spouse? Ooh.
Yeah.
One more.
I
The only thing worse than that is taking a 1-week vacation to Paris.
Oh yeah, Paris, 100%. I have 3 weeks of paid time off left to use for the rest of the year, and after having failed IVF... What is IVF? Do you know what that is?
What happened?
What is IVF?
IVF?
Oh, it is... Oh, it's a sperm donation. It's like having a surrogate. Okay. After having failed IVF, my friends invited me to visit and stay with them as a way to cope with the situation, as I've been dealing with things since April and finally gave up. Emotionally, not doing well. Clearly, since I'm here on Reddit typing this out. My spouse doesn't think it's fair since he doesn't have time to he doesn't have time off to go, and I don't want him to miss work and it be unpaid. He gets 1 week paid time off and he used it as a staycation. He's not big on travel. If he joins me, then it would cause us to get a hotel, probably a rental car, and increase our expenses. I want to go as cheap as possible. Am I the asshole? Okay, and to clarify, because I think it's very important, in vitro fertilization is an assisted reproductive technology that involves fertilizing an egg with sperm outside the body in a laboratory setting. So,
and then implanting into it's what happened with Octomom, yeah.
Yes. Okay. So, what do we think? Is she the asshole?
100%. 100% she's the asshole. I understand her thought process. It's kind of like I don't know if you've seen this video on TikTok where these two girls on a podcast talking, and how one girl's talking about how like she broke up with her fiance 4 days before going on a vacation, and then when she got back she expected her man to be there, but he wasn't.
It's a tough situation you're in. It seems like it's emotionally draining, and this has been happening for months.
Can you hear this dog drink?
No.
Okay, cool. Alright, no, I mean, yeah, I mean, I get it. Sorry, just because, like, all the audio in here. No, but, like, the thing is, like, it sounds like she wanted, like, you can kind of see the mentality. She wants to take a vacation. She feels very sad, very depressed because she's not able to have she wasn't able to have a child. And so she wants to go on a vacation, which makes sense, but she wants to go on a fucking awesome vacation without again, the other person in this equation of what would have been great. You know, you're gonna have, who are you gonna raise a child with? Your husband? And you'll go, and now because you feel bad, you're not gonna go on a trip with your husband, who probably also doesn't feel great either.
Yeah, I think it's a tough situation all around. I don't think she's the asshole for wanting to take a break. I think she's the asshole. Well, in terms of this, like, you're the asshole, not the asshole, everyone sucks here. I think she needs to.
How does the husband suck here?
What's up?
How does the husband suck?
Oh, well, just like. Well, let me read back. But it sounded like he was getting mad at her because he couldn't
Because
go.
he wanted to go on a, yeah, because he can't go because he used up his vacation time already.
Yeah, and all she was gonna do is stay with friends at
Go to
times.
Hawaii by herself for a week.
With her friends. Because her friends have a house in Hawaii. Yes, my friends invited me to visit and stay with them as a way to cope with the situation.
Yeah, again, that's still another state. It's a fucking island, dude, away from the fucking main continent. It's a pretty big fucking trip alone.
Well, 100%. And also, Hawaii is a big trip. It's on a lot of people's bucket lists. So,
Alright, maybe I'm, because here's what I'm coming off of it as, right? What I'm seeing in my mind is, this is a woman who's by herself on a trip, kind of staying with some friends or staying at their house, but she's going because she wasn't able to get, impregnated and start a family. I don't know, it just takes literally one scumbag on earth hearing about it and then immediately honing in on that and focusing on that.
yeah,
It just takes one fuckboy to be like, oh, you're in Hawaii by yourself? Oh, you couldn't get impregnated? Damn, that sucks, man. That's a shame. Oh, I mean, that is a way for you to get pregnant, huh? That would change everything, especially your man. Oh, you're with your man. That's crazy. Well, my dick works, and works great actually. I actually have a few baby mamas. That's what I'm hearing, dog. That's all I'm hearing as a man being like, oh, she's gonna go to Hawaii, probably one of the fucking most awesome places in the country, by herself, without me. Ooh, again, they have to. He's probably the reason, they can, get pregnant. Probably because his sperm is like weak.
yeah. I'm flip-floppy about this. I don't think I can come to a concrete opinion. I mean, it sucks. It's extremely heartbreaking that she can't have it. That I don't know what the situation is, but that they can't have a child together, like biologically. But this is a big trip. I feel like you're planning something this big real quick, because it sounds like that this was a last-minute thing, and that, like, also,
You don't go to Hawaii last minute, man. You need to get some work.
also, your friend should just let him stay at the house. Why are you assuming that you guys have to get a hotel?
That's true.
Sleep on the couch together. You guys cuddled. I'm sure you've seen each other naked. But also, I'm not educated what it does to the body, right? I like IVF. I don't know like what hormones it produces, and like I don't know if physical touch is a thing that they don't like. Like, there's a bunch of things.
Well, they're pregnant.
That's
number one.
They're pregnant.
They're pregnant. Yeah, well, how it works is that they take either sperm or eggs from the Bible source, or either the egg from her or the sperm from him. Whoever the Bible does, the Bible parent. And for example, if she has a bad wound, she's like barren, they would take her eggs or take his sperm and put them how would you say, artificially inseminate a viable candidate's eggs, a surrogate, and implant those eggs into the surrogate, hoping that one of the eggs can be carried to them.
Okay.
I believe so. Double check my math.
Alright.
I'm not talking out of turn. I'm remembering this off second hand while playing the video, so I'm not 100% sure. really right. I'm pretty sure I might be like 70% wrong.
Involves fertilizing eggs with sperm in a laboratory. The process includes stimulating the ovaries to produce multiple eggs, retrieving the mature eggs. So, from what I can find from Google and the other pages that are just popping up, it depends on who's the infertile one, but the process is, you're right, the one who can't have the children, they get a donor or mix their genetics essentially with the donor, and then they fertilize the egg in a laboratory. Okay. And then they transfer one or more embryos to the woman's uterus. Okay.
Yes, that's what happened with Octomom. They were all viable, but usually in that case, some of the eggs just don't go to term, so they kind of just die off. But for her, they all went to term, and that was the problem.
All right. Yeah. I like this. I like the beginning of this comment. I'm not sure I agree with the whole thing, but I like the beginning of this. Not the asshole, but don't be naive in thinking that just because you aren't an asshole, that it won't cause problems in your relationship. Hawaii is a pretty big trip, and on a lot of people's bucket lists. See? While he may not be built on travel, Hawaii is not just any destination. 100%. It's a big thing.
Yeah, it's like the destination.
But also, like, if you need your space, sure, get it. But again, the destination. That's if it was anywhere else but Hawaii. If it was like, I don't know, like you come to Los Angeles, but let's say they live in Ohio, because I don't know where they live.
I'm just to Salt Lake City.
Yeah, right. Because you like Salt Lake City. But like, then that's not as big as like Hawaii, because Hawaii's a big tourist destination. Like, it's just the place that's making this difficult. I'll be real.
Yeah. Also, it's not only that. Like, we can't just like surprise someone going to Hawaii. You know what I mean? Like, Hawaii is like a whole island. Like, if you're doing some naughty shit, which is what I'm assuming. Man, actually, you know what? I'm gonna start talking about that. I'm going to be on the OP side.
I'm not ready.
Alright, I'm trying to find, because, okay.
Yeah, I don't know, man. It just seems like this is just someone a cheating story waiting to happen.
Yeah, right. I'm looking for her responses. Okay. Alright, I have one. This is a bigger response. Okay, cool. Hawaii is not a place, this is from OP. Hawaii is not a place that he would pick to go to due to the distance. He would be content going to vacation in Mexico as it's closer. We have had family in Hawaii who have invited us out before, and he never acted on it if to support me. Maybe, or just to see it as a vacation. I don't understand your question about suspicious or jealousy. I'm visiting my girlfriends, not of man I've met, while clearly trying to prepare myself to have a baby with my husband. So no, that's not his concern. He worries about me being so far away, the time zone difference, and how this will impact him at work, from not sleeping well, from being worried for me if something happens. Clearly things I can appreciate. If he's struggling and hasn't shown it, then I don't know. He has expressed that he is sad for me and what I've gone through, but that he believes if it's meant to be, it will be. Alright, it sounds like, and there's a bit of grammar issues, but that's not the worst thing in the world. It sounds like she understands his concerns. It's also, yeah, the distance, right? Doesn't sound like they're in Ohio, if Mexico is closer. But yeah, this is just a complicated situation. If it was anywhere else, I don't think it would be as complicated.
No, it wouldn't.
But it's Hawaii. It doesn't sound like she's going. That's a very fair point. While there are scumbags, 100% to your point, that'll find a way to be like, well, my junk works, so...
Yeah. Oh, this girl's sad because her husband's junk doesn't work and can't get her pregnant. But she's all the way in Hawaii by herself. Oh, the relationship's probably on the rocks. Doesn't set a good precedent, does.
No, it doesn't. But it sounds like she's just planning to stay indoors. Which, listen, I've made a whole staycation where I stayed indoors. I certainly didn't go to Hawaii. Also, if it's just because your friend's permanent residence is in Hawaii, like, sure. I don't know. This is a hard one. Go to Salt Lake City next time. That's my opinion.
Just like literally wait, dog. You're probably gonna still be sad. Just literally wait. So we can get some more fucking vacation time. And we can go to trip together.
Alright, would you like...
Why does it need to be like right then and there? I don't understand this mentality when it comes to the trips. People just kind of want to go on trips like immediately. It's like, well, yeah, the trip takes time to plan. So you can't really just do it like on the trip. The more you get older, the more you realize that, dog. You have to like, oh yeah, if you want to travel alone, traveling alone is weird and sketchy.
Oh wow, this one's longer. Alright, we'll get one more. We'll get one more tasty treat.
That's it. There's only one. How many you want to read?
Let's go back. You know what? You're so right. Let's go back. 1 week vacation. Here we go. That wasn't the top comment. This is the top comment. It has 3,450 upvotes. All these men saying he's experienced the same thing as she is after failed IVF. Do not understand how IVF affected her body and hormones. Shake my head.
Oh, okay. Very impactful.
Yeah.
Really, really, what a great insight.
The next top comment, 1,875 upvotes, is not the asshole. I have a deep dislike for the I won't so you can't either folks. Your spouse is allowed to have a life outside of you. Listen, from her previous...
No one's saying that. Yeah, you can, dog, but this isn't like, oh, I'm going out to the... I'm not going out, I'm going to a party with the boys, or me and the boys are going out. We're having a guy's night or a girl's night. You're going to a trip. You're on a trip to another fucking state, dog. A whole nother island.
Yeah. Also, again, that doesn't seem... And she's pointed it out. I don't know if this commentary's read it. But it sounds like he wasn't concerned about that. Even though she did kind of make it seem like that in the original post. It sounds like it's just the distance. Which is a big thing. And like... Yeah. I think they have a perfectly healthy... It sounds like she's very understanding of his concerns. And just needs some time. Tell your friends to live somewhere else. It's very difficult for me as a reader to understand. Tell your friends to live in Salt Lake City. Let's see. This is Okay, yeah, here's the third, and then we'll move on. With 688 upvotes, he used up his PTO himself while you were working, so the people saying it's unfair are also being unfair. Why is it only okay if he uses it to stay home? Plus, you're with friends. This isn't a couple thing. That said, I can understand why he feels bad. You should talk it out with him, maybe plan something for the two of you to do as well, since he's probably not doing so hot. Not the asshole, but things need to be communicated. I think it's perfect. I think Hawaii's a big thing.
Hawaii's a big thing. It's a big trip. It's definitely a big trip to take by yourself.
I'm sorry you're going through that, but...
It's such a hard moment. I'm still tripped up about the distance myself.
Yeah.
It was like the perfect opportunity to cheat. Sounds like one that a lot of people have taken and will probably continue to take. It's just too perfect for fucking like... It just seems like something that comes like straight out of...
And she...
adult movie.
Yeah. And she may not be going there for the intent, or she may not be she won't act out on it. But the fact that like people will come up to her and say shit like oh, you're alone? Shit. Like That's just a big thing.
I'm not
It's a big
ready
thing. Also, yeah, I'm sure he's not doing so hot as well. Like, 100%.
Also, he used up his own PTO, and I was like, yeah, dog, I mean, like, was that his fault that you didn't know that they were gonna get inseminated? They were gonna get impregnated?
Yeah, he didn't know that it was going to fail. And I feel like his work should give him maybe. But also, you know.
It's kind of crazy.
Yeah. Alright. Let's find one more little... Haven't we settle in? Alright. Here we go. Am I the asshole for telling my wife the lock on my daughter's door does not get removed till my brother-in-law and his daughters are out of our house? I haven't read this one, but my god, that title. Alright. My brother-in-law, Sammy, lost his home shortly after his divorce 10 months ago. He moved in with us and brought his twin daughters, Olivia and Sloane, both 18, with him a couple of months ago. His sister, my wife, and I have one daughter, Zoe, who is 16. And she and her cousins aren't close but get along just fine. Olivia and Sloane have no respect for Zoe's privacy. None. They used to walk into a room and take everything they get their hands on. Makeup, phone, accessories, clothes, school laptop, etc. Zoe complained a lot, and I've already asked the girls to respect Zoe's privacy and stop taking her things. My wife and Sammy saw no issue with this. After all, they're just girls, and this is typical teenage girl behavior. I completely disagree. Last straw was when Zoe bought a $60 MAC makeup kit that looks like a paint set that she saved up for over a month, and one of the girls, Sloane, took it without permission and ruined it by mixing shades together while using it. Don't know much about makeup, but that's what Zoe said when she found the kit on her bed and was crying. I told my wife and she said she'd ask Sloane to apologize, but I got Zoe a lock after I found out she was moving valuable belongings out of the house because of this incident. It's fucking crazy. Oh god. Sammy and his daughters saw the lock and weren't happy. The girls were extremely upset. Sammy asked about it and I straight up told him. He said, "My daughters aren't thieves. It's normal that girls of the same age borrow each other's stuff." He said Zoe could easily get another makeup kit for $15 from Walmart, but shouldn't even be buying expensive adult makeup in the first place, and suggested my wife take care of this defect in Zoe's personality, trying to feel older than she is. He accused me of being overprotective
no, dog.
and babying
No!
Zoe
Who the fuck are you?
for this level of enfeeblement. Fucking, that's the straw. Well, the straw should have been... The straw is them stealing your stuff. And we're almost done.
Yeah.
But like... Don't...
No, the straw is that, and the first moment immediately should have been like, "Hey man, your kids are stealing my kids' stuff. Can you talk to them about it?" "Yeah, sure, dude, but whatever, you know, they're kids." It's like, alright, well, how about this? You're living under my fucking roof, so I'm telling you to go talk to them, so go fucking talk to them.
Yeah, it doesn't sound like he's paying rent, so like maybe just go talk to him. Also, the whole buying under 50 kid thing is an excuse I would use to do this for something as valuable as I know makeup can. I don't use makeup, but like I've seen the prices for them. Like they buy very specific shades. Like no, what was it? $60, I think.
Yeah, it doesn't. Yeah, $60 is huge for a kid, dog.
Huge. Also, trying to look more adult. She just wants the good makeup, dog.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I'm sorry. Like, don't talk.
And then telling my wife to fucking work on my daughter's fucking attitude, that defect in her personality. Fucking excuse me, dog. When I'm the one letting you live in my fucking house.
Insane.
You got some fucking nerve, bro.
Defect fixed. Get the hell out of my house. That's the,
Exactly. Yeah. Like, all right. Well, how about this? You guys have such a big problem with it. You don't get a say because you don't live here. You don't pay rent, and even if you did, you still don't get a fucking say because this is my house.
Also, they're not borrowing. It sounds like they're just taking. Like, borrowing consists of consent from the other party. That doesn't... Alright, a couple of thieves, but sure. I told him this is between me and my wife, but she shames me for putting a lock on Zoe's door for her cousins to see, and preventing them from spending time with her, saying I was supposed to treat them like daughters, and then demanded I remove it, but I said this...
Who the fuck said that? Who the fuck ever said that was a part of the plan? No, dog. Treat them like dog. No, they're my nieces. I'm gonna treat them like my fucking niece.
Also, if if your daughter's going stealing other people's stuff and treating it like it's some sort of like, oh, it's just a thing we girls do, I would give her the same type of heat. I'd be like, nah, we don't do that. Go put a lock on your door. Like, also, red flags for the mom. I'm sorry.
Yeah, why is the mom, your wife, doing cover for your brother? Right? It's his brother?
No, it's her
not his
brother.
brother-in-law?
Her
Oh,
brother, his
alright,
brother.
that's why.
Yeah, 100%. They're related. Like, but also, how deluded.
Why is his wife not taking his daughters back?
That's just... Alright. Preventing them from spending time with her, saying I was supposed to treat them like daughters, and then demanded I remove it. But I said this lock does not get removed till her brother and his daughters are out of our house. 100%. Stand your ground. She got mad. I was implying we kick them out, and said her family will hate me for this. So I reminded her that I like Sammy and his family move in, which something her own family refused to do. So she should start with shaming/blaming them for not taking their own son and nieces/granddaughters in when they needed them the most. If it wasn't for her family's unwillingness to help, we wouldn't be dealing with this much disturbance at home. Everyone's been giving me and Zoe the silent treatment, and my wife is very much upset over it.
Good, she fucking should be. He just fucking put her in her place.
Like,
yeah, dude, fucking way to fucking throw that in here. Like, you shut up. Oh, your family's gonna look bad on you. Why weren't they there to help them out then? Why are they living with us?
also, Dad sticking up for the daughter like that.
100%, dog. That's exactly what he should be doing.
Yeah, that's just like basic fucking common decency, but also at the same time,
Fucking respect, dog. Just fucking basic respect.
like she's old enough to understand that this is uncomfortable. Like, oh, and I'm sure 100% that she has confronted them too. It sounds like they've been doing this since like, maybe if not the moment they arrived, but a short time afterwards, for it to be an issue. And the lock, listen, the lock, not that big of a deal. The big deal would be like verbally accosting them harshly for it. He went to the dad and was like, hey, we have an issue. You gotta stop. You gotta tell your daughters to stop taking my daughter's stuff. That's that. The lock's gonna stay because I don't trust your kids. Sounded like he was super respectful, and the brother was like, well, your daughter has a defect. She shouldn't be using that makeup. Also, this is just a real story. Like,
I was gonna say, it doesn't surprise me that we're only hearing about the brother-in-law and not the sister-in-law. It sounds like he's not in the picture anymore.
just saying.
No, it probably means like she's probably a fucking scumbag because one or two things. One, she either has to be dead, or two, she's a huge problem because usually men aren't the primary providers. Children, especially young women.
81,000 upvotes, 5,000 comments. Let's dive into the top comment with 65,000 upvotes.
Perfect.
Not the asshole. Don't back down. You were the only one sticking up for Zoe. If her cousins want to use expensive makeup, give them your wife's. I guarantee she won't appreciate sharing anymore. They need to start behaving like appreciative guests.
Yeah, they're fucking guests.
Say it louder for the people in the back.
Yeah, they're fucking guests in your house, dog. Fucking be like, hey, alright. You know you're a guest in my house, so why don't you fucking act like it?
Like, drop
Get
the
a bad
facade.
guest.
Like, it,
Yeah, just straight up drop it. Yeah, dude.
Also, for the people who are just listening to the audio of this, real quick tangent, because it's distracting me and I gotta ask. SleepCactus is playing Diablo 4, I believe. What are the tentacles following you in the ground?
Bridge ship.
Okay, you're a druid. Got it. Okay, I don't know much about Diablo 4. It's very interesting. Alright. 65,000 upward. Straight to the point. Like, yeah, you're the only one standing up for your daughter. And my god, after this issue gets resolved, because hopefully it will get resolved, you and your wife need to sit down and have a talk. Maybe not for her having your back, but like for the sake of your daughter. Because she's not even going to bat for her own kid. It's also, it's a big deal, but the issue isn't, but the solution isn't a big deal when the issue is easily solvable. Don't touch my daughter's stuff.
Yeah.
Oh my
I'm
god.
just don't touch it that isn't yours, dog. That's just the fucking number one thing that should be taught to all kids. Don't touch it that's not yours.
Yeah, 100%. The next comment, 8,670 upvotes, not the asshole, saying the same stuff again. Your daughter doesn't feel like she has any privacy or respect in her own home, and you gave her a lot to give her back her privacy. You tried talking to your wife, your brother-in-law, and your nieces, and that got you nowhere. If your daughter has to accept 3 additional adults living in her home, they need to accept her very reasonable boundaries of not taking and ruining her things. Good on you for showing your daughter respect, and then you support her. Yeah, 100%.
I mean, yeah, dude. It's crazy too that the girls don't get it because again, as the oldest sibling in my family, bro, I would get in fights all the time with my younger siblings because they would always use my shit. They'd always be like, oh, you know, I took your shirt or I took your pants and then I have anything to wear. And you're like, bitch, what? I know that for a fact that's not true.
Alright, I looked for his replies. One of them just says he's from Canada, and the other one is saying that his wife is a villager. Oh no, hold on. This one, the preview is way smaller. He has a whole paragraph in reply to the top comment with the 65,000 upvotes. He says, you know, I probably shouldn't be saying this, but my wife has been acting like a hypocrite lately, especially regarding privacy issues. She considers privacy something very important, but still thought that Zoe did not have the right to get a lock, even if we leave her cousins out of this matter. My wife is not agreeing with the whole concept of getting a lock for Zoe. I explained to her what's been happening. Even told her that Zoe has been moving some of her valuable belongings into a friend's house to keep them safe. Do I blame her? Absolutely fucking not. But my wife still thought Zoe was wrong to do that. Now her cousins are upset. They and Sammy are using the silence treatment, amongst other things like eating with us and not sitting with us, as a guilt tactic. Even though it's not affecting me, it's making Zoe feel like she did something wrong by having a lock in her room. If your daughter has to feel like she needs to take her stuff out of the house, that's not a red flag
That's
for
crazy,
you?
dog. It's crazy, yeah.
Something doesn't click and go like her. She doesn't
Also,
feel
yeah, also, what's up with the fucking wife, dude? Now she's not eating with her family? It's fucking confusing your daughter?
who doesn't feel safe in her own house? Or
What is wrong with you,
keeping
dog?
stuff.
Why do you love your brother and your brother's kids more than your own family?
Yeah.
That's the way I see it.
She's picking a side, and it's gonna make having a relationship with her very awkward. Very troublesome, I'd say. Ah, I see why this one has 85,000 upvotes. It is a
Crazy, dog.
sad situation to be in.
Is there anyone who's saying that she's the asshole or that
I
he's
gotta
the
see.
asshole?
You know what? Let's sort these comments by controversial. Loading comments right now, because it's not finding any. Because I swear to God, people who believe that she's the asshole don't need to be commenting on this post.
It's the internet. There's gotta be at least one contrarian in there. He's like, actually, you're the one who's in the wrong.
Yeah. Let's see.
There's always one.
Not the asshole would consider moving out. You need to remove the parents and
Consider moving out? What?
Yeah, but
No, why is he moving out? No, that's when you fucking kick the brother out. It's like, oh, hey, dog, I can see why no one wants you in their house. So get the fuck out.
a lot of them are... Yeah, a lot of the people saying that he's an asshole are joking. Yeah, a lot... Oh, God. A lot of them are...
Alright, we'll get some drugs so we can see what's a little, you know,
you're the
the audience
asshole.
is talking about.
You really need to start thinking about others and just kidding. Obviously not the asshole. Tell your unwanted guests to pack their shit and move the fuck out. You're the asshole for not asking your brothers to move out. Things have gone south already. They're giving you the silent treatment in your own house.
Yeah, that's crazy. It's crazy your wife is being used by silent treatment also.
No,
What the fuck is that about?
You're the asshole. Move out so brother and sister can finally be together.
Yeah, perfect. That's awesome. Thank you. I was waiting for one of those.
Oh yeah, 100%. Another comment. Your wife is having sex with her brother through the porn style. Yeah.
That has to be okay. There's no other way why she's running defense for him and his kids so hard.
This comment does not have enough upvotes. Hey Reddit, my family is literally crazy. Meanwhile, I am completely sane. Am I the asshole?
While you were
Any
gathering
other stupid
everything,
questions
I
today?
was
How about,
researching
is
the
water
ritual we
wet?
need to perform.
Like,
We're going to summon Una.
Reddit,
And once we
my
do,
daughter is getting
defeat her.
beaten by
Let's
my wife. I tried stopping her, but my wife got mad and yelled at me. Now I'm all confused. Am I the asshole? Like, yeah, dog. Easy, not the asshole.
Easy.
Easy. It sounds like she's cheating on you with him, but not really. Hopefully not really. That'd be a whole nother issue in itself. Think you need to draw the line. I don't want to say it, but you should reevaluate your relationship, or at least get counseling, or something. Because
You definitely need to talk about it. It's crazy. It's like, alright, but why? The thing is why is your brother and his family higher in your list of priorities? Why are they higher than your own daughter? You know, your daughter's possessions, her things, her privacy, her own space.
like familial link.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, not the asshole.
And then also just like, no, treat your nieces like a like your own daughters. So it's like, all right, well then my daughters are being shitty to my other daughters.
Yeah, this is the same
I'm trying
treatment
to
I'd
keep-
give them.
Yeah.
I am treating them like my daughters. I'm telling them don't touch.
I know if I was treating them like my daughters, I would have whooped their ass. Like, the fuck you doing? Messing up her shit. You're coughing up $60.
Yeah, it's crazy. You messed up. Like, I don't understand how you messed it up, but you clearly messed it up because you cried about it.
Yeah, dude.
Like, we're getting a lock, and you're paying $60. That's just that.
Yeah.
And then you're just gonna stop taking your stuff and you're gonna leave the sister alone, hopefully your girlfriend. Like, this situation could have gone way differently. It could have been a one-time thing. So
It's crazy that it's even being brought to our attention. That's the crazy thing. That's the most baffling thing about this whole ordeal, is that there's even a debate about what just happened.
yeah, dog. Yeah. Final thoughts. You're not the asshole. Sit down with your wife and tell her she's being crazy.
Your wife is you're getting cucked by your brother-in-law. That's what's happening right now. On some Lannister shit, dog.
On some Lannister.
And just like that, you've survived another transmission from 89.9, the Void. The broadcast is over. The signal remains. End transmission.
The people to see are at the center of things. Downtown Cedar Rapids.